And turning now to the latest on the depositions of the Clintons. Today, former President Bill Clinton is giving testimony to the House Oversight Committee as part of its Epstein investigation. He is named in the Epstein files, but not accused of any wrongdoing. His wife, former Secretary of State Hillary Clinton, had a closed-door deposition tied to the investigation yesterday. Today's deposition is setting a precedent for former presidents giving testimony to Congress. A former president can be compelled to give congressional testimony apparently unrelated to the separation of powers. President Donald Trump also is named in the Epstein files and not accused of wrongdoing. Clinton's deposition opens the door to Trump facing similar treatment down the line. Yesterday, Hillary Clinton denied having any knowledge of Epstein or Ghislaine Maxwell's criminal activities. Well, 2 men are in jail after deputies found drugs during a traffic stop in Roanoke Rapids. Halifax County deputies stopped a vehicle for a traffic violation yesterday on Old Farm Road in Roanoke Rapids. According to deputies, the driver, Kelvin Clayton, was on active probation for drug charges. His passenger, Travis Robinson, was on active probation for concealed firearm possession, deputies say. A canine search found meth, marijuana, and a concealed firearm beneath the front passenger seat, among other things. Deputies say Clayton and Robinson are facing several charges, and a list of those can be found on WITN.com.